What's up everybody, it's your man Mac, back with another video. Today we're embarking on an adventure that's a bit off the beaten path. We're heading to a place that's often overlooked but has so much to offer. That's right, we're talking about Nebraska. Now I know what you're thinking, Nebraska? Really? But trust me, by the end of this video you'll be packing your bags and planning your own trip to this hidden gem of a state. And this time we're ditching the city, well, kinda. We're trading the hustle and bustle of urban life for the serene and expansive landscapes of Nebraska. Imagine endless fields of golden corn, rolling hills, and skies that seem to stretch on forever. It's a place where you can truly breathe and take in the beauty of nature. We're diving deep into America's heartland. Nebraska, baby! This state is the epitome of the Great Plains, with its vast prairies and rich agricultural heritage. But there's so much more to Nebraska than just farmland. It's a place where history comes alive, where you can walk in the footsteps of pioneers and experience the spirit of the American frontier. Now, you might be thinking, Nebraska? Seriously? But hear me out, Nebraska is full of surprises. From its vibrant cities to its charming small towns, there's something here for everyone. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast, a history buff, or just looking for a relaxing getaway, Nebraska has it all. But trust me on this one, this state is seriously underrated. Picture yourself watching a breathtaking sunset over the plains, exploring unique landmarks, and meeting some of the friendliest people you'll ever encounter. Nebraska is a place where you can slow down and appreciate the simple pleasures in life. We're talking wide open spaces, stunning natural beauty, and a whole lot of history. From the iconic Chimney Rock to the majestic Scotts Bluff, Nebraska's landscapes are nothing short of spectacular. And let's not forget the state parks where you can hike, camp, and immerse yourself in the great outdoors. It's like stepping back in time, but with better snacks. Imagine experiencing a historical reenactment, where you can see what life was like for the early settlers, all while enjoying modern amenities and delicious local cuisine. It's the perfect blend of past and present, so if you're tired of the same old tourist traps, buckle up. Nebraska offers a unique and refreshing alternative. It's a place where you can create your own adventure, whether that's a scenic road trip, a visit to a quirky roadside attraction, or simply enjoying the peace and quiet of the countryside. This ain't your grandma's road trip, unless your grandma was a thrill-seeking, buffalo-spotting, corn-loving legend. Nebraska is full of unexpected delights, from spotting buffalo roaming the plains to exploring vast cornfields. It's a place where adventure awaits around every corner. I'm talking 10 epic spots that'll make you rethink everything you thought you knew about Nebraska. Let's do this! From the quirky Carhenge to the world-renowned Henry Doorly Zoo, Nebraska is packed with must-see attractions. So join me as we uncover the hidden treasures of this incredible state. Get ready for an unforgettable journey through Nebraska. First up, we're hitting up Omaha, the Big O. And no, I'm not talking about some dude named Omaha. I'm talking about Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium. This place is on another level, people. We're not talking about some rinky-dink petting zoo here. This is the real deal. We're talking elephants roaming around, penguins waddling about, gorillas just chilling. It's like National Geographic come to life, but here's the kicker. This place isn't just about looking at animals in cages. Nah, they've got these massive immersive exhibits. You walk in and bam, you're transported to a whole different world. Okay, so picture this. You walk into this giant dome, right? And it's like, boom, you're in the middle of the freaking desert. Sand dunes, cacti everywhere. Even the air feels different. That's the desert dome. Yeah, you heard me right. A desert in Nebraska. And if that wasn't wild enough, they've got the Lied Jungle. This place is like stepping into the Amazon rainforest. Crazy humidity, lush greenery, monkeys swinging from the trees. You almost expect to see Indiana Jones swinging in on a vine. And the best part? They've got these walkways that take you right through the treetops. You're literally walking through the rainforest canopy. It's insane! But wait, there's more! We're not done yet. Hold on to your hats, because we're diving into the aquarium. And this ain't your goldfish in a bowl type of aquarium. Sharks, jellyfish, sea turtles, you name it, they've got it. They even have this massive tunnel that you walk through, and it feels like you're walking on the ocean floor. Sharks are swimming right over your head. It's like something out of a dream, but with less existential dread. Look, I could spend the whole video raving about this zoo, but we've got a lot more ground to cover, literally, so let's hit the road, people. Next stop. Alright, we're back on the road, cruising through the heartland. Windows down, music up, you know how we do it. And let me tell you, Nebraska's got some views. We're talking rolling hills, endless fields of corn. Seriously, this state has more corn than a farmer's market after a bumper crop. But don't worry, we're not stopping for corn just yet. Our next destination is something straight out of a postcard, or maybe a Western movie. Get ready, because we're headed to Chimney Rock National Historic Site. Now you can't miss this place. I mean, it's a giant rock spire jutting out of the flat plains. Seriously? It's like Mother Nature said, hold my beer, watch this, and just plunked this massive rock right in the middle of nowhere. But here's the thing about Chimney Rock, it's more than just a cool rock formation. It's a symbol, man. For centuries, this bad boy has been a landmark for travelers on the Oregon Trail. Can you imagine? You're a pioneer, traveling for months in a covered wagon, and then you see this towering rock in the distance. It meant you were one step closer to your dream, to a new life. And you can feel that history when you're standing there looking up at it. It's like the rock is whispering stories from the past. Stories of hardship, of hope, of adventure. You know, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but trust me, being there in person, that's worth 1,000,000. Soak it up, breathe it in, this is what it's all about. But hey, we've got a lot more to see, so let's keep moving. Next stop, another iconic landmark. Alright guys, we're rolling up on Scotts Bluff National Monument, and let me tell you, this place is steeped in history. It's like stepping back in time, right into the boots of those pioneers heading west. You see that massive bluff? Imagine being a pioneer in a covered wagon, looking up at that thing after months on the trail. Talk about a welcome sight. Scotts Bluff was a major landmark on the Oregon Trail, a beacon of hope on that long, arduous journey. Now you can't come to Scotts Bluff and not experience it firsthand. We're talking hiking boots laced up, water bottles filled, cameras charged. It's adventure time. There are trails for every level, from casual strolls to more challenging climbs. And the views? Forget about it. Panoramic vistas that'll blow your mind. You can see for miles, literally miles across the prairie. Okay, listen up, because this is important. If you're lucky enough to be at Scotts Bluff for sunset, you're in for a real treat. Trust me on this one. As the sun dips below the horizon, the sky explodes in a kaleidoscope of colors. Oranges, pinks, purples. It's like a Bob Ross painting come to life, and the way the light hits the bluff, casting long shadows across the landscape, pure magic. Alright folks, buckle up because we're about to take a detour to one of the quirkiest, most unexpected places you'll ever see, Carhenge. Yeah, you heard that right, Carhenge. Now you might be thinking, cars? In Nebraska? What's the big deal? But trust me, this isn't your average junkyard. Carhenge is art, pure and simple. It's Stonehenge, reimagined with classic American automobiles. Now let's talk about the cars themselves. We're not talking about pristine showroom condition vehicles here. These are classic American cars, the kind you'd find rusting away in a field, each with its own story to tell. Reinders and his family carefully selected each car, making sure they represented a different make and model. You've got Cadillacs, Chevys, Fords, even a Gremlin thrown in for good measure. But here's the thing about Carhenge, it's more than just a bunch of cars stuck in the ground. It's a statement, a commentary on consumerism, art, and the passage of time. Standing there, surrounded by these decaying symbols of American ingenuity, you can't help but think about the fleeting nature of things. These cars were once symbols of freedom, status, and the open road. Now they're relics of a bygone era, repurposed into something new and unexpected. Alright folks, we're heading to Lincoln, Nebraska, to check out a building that's more than just bricks and mortar. It's the Nebraska State Capitol. Now I know what you're thinking. A state capitol? Sounds kinda boring, Casey. But hold on, this ain't your average government building. This place is an architectural masterpiece, a towering symbol of democracy, and a testament to the spirit of Nebraska. Seriously, this building is epic. It's got this grand, imposing presence, with its soaring tower and intricate details. It's like something straight out of ancient Greece or Rome, but with a Midwestern twist. You can't talk about the Nebraska State Capitol without mentioning the tower. This thing is iconic, rising 400 feet above the city skyline. It's like a beacon, visible for miles around. Now I'm a sucker for a good view, and let me tell you, the view from the top of this tower is something else. You can see the entire city of Lincoln spread out before you, with the rolling hills of Nebraska in the distance. One of the things I love about the Nebraska State Capitol is its commitment to transparency. They offer free tours every day, where you can learn about the building's history, architecture, and the inner workings of state government. And here's the cool part, if you're lucky enough to be there during the legislative session, you can actually watch the legislature in action. You can sit in the gallery, listen to the debates, and see democracy in action. It's pretty amazing. Alright, we're heading out of the city again, leaving the museums and monuments behind, and embarking on a journey that will take us into the heart of one of the most unique landscapes in the United States. We're diving headfirst into something truly unique, the Sandhills. This region is unlike any other, a hidden gem in the vast expanse of the American Midwest. Imagine this, millions of acres, I'm talking millions, covered in rolling hills of grass. These aren't just any hills, they are ancient sand dunes that have been stabilized by a thick layer of grass over thousands of years. It's like an ocean, but instead of water, it's this sea of golden, windswept grass stretching as far as the eye can see. The sight is both humbling and awe-inspiring, a testament to the raw beauty of nature. Now you might be thinking, grass? Really, Mac? That's what you're geeking out about? But let me tell you, there's so much more to the Sandhills than just grass. The Sandhills are a thriving ecosystem, home to a diverse array of wildlife and plant species. From prairie chickens to rare orchids, this place is teeming with life. They're a living testament to nature's power, shaped by wind and time. The wind has sculpted these hills over millennia, creating a landscape that is both rugged and delicate. Plus, this place holds a special kind of magic, a quiet beauty that just gets under your skin. As the sun sets over the Sandhills, the landscape is bathed in a golden light, creating a serene and almost otherworldly atmosphere. It's a place where you can sit and lose yourself in the vastness of it all, where the hustle and bustle of city life feels like a distant memory. The Sandhills offer a chance to reconnect with nature, to find peace and solitude in an increasingly chaotic world. So next time you find yourself yearning for an escape, consider the Sandhills. It's a place that invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to appreciate the simple yet profound beauty of the natural world. And when night falls, the Sandhills transform once again. Under a blanket of stars, the landscape takes on a new kind of beauty, one that is quiet and contemplative. It's a reminder of the vastness of the universe and our small place within it. So whether you're an adventurer, a nature lover, or just someone looking for a bit of peace, the Sandhills have something to offer. It's a place that stays with you long after you've left. A place that calls you back time and time again. The best time to experience this natural wonder? Springtime, no question. Why? Because the Sandhills transform into a birdwatcher's paradise. We're talking thousands upon thousands of migratory birds, all stopping over on their long journey north. It's insane. Imagine, you're walking through these rolling hills, the wind whispering through the grass, and suddenly the air is filled with the sound of birdsong. Everywhere you look, there's a kaleidoscope of colors, from the bright yellows of goldfinches to the majestic blue of the mountain bluebird. It's like a scene straight out of National Geographic, but better because you're actually there, living it. Now before you pack your bags and jump in the RV, remember this. The sandhills are a delicate ecosystem. We gotta treat this place with respect, alright? Stick to designated trails, pack out everything you pack in, you know the drill. We want to keep this place pristine for generations to come, so everyone can experience the magic of the sandhills. And trust me, it is magic. That feeling of standing on a hilltop, the wind whipping through your hair, the sun setting over an endless sea of grass, it's something else. Alright, from the wide open spaces of the sandhills, we're switching gears and jumping headfirst into history, Cold War history to be exact. Buckle up because we're heading to the Strategic Air Command and Aerospace Museum just outside Omaha. This isn't your average museum, folks. This place is a time capsule, a relic of a bygone era when the world held its breath, caught in the grip of the Cold War. Now I'm a child of the 80s, so the Cold War was this looming presence, this ever-present tension that shaped our world, and this museum, it throws you right into the heart of it. We're talking about a collection of aircraft that tell the story of the Strategic Air Command, the guys who were tasked with deterring nuclear war. Heavy stuff, right? The museum is a treasure trove of history, with exhibits that span decades of military aviation. From the early days of flight to the cutting-edge technology of the Cold War, you'll find it all here. The collection includes some of the most iconic aircraft ever built, each with its own unique story to tell. As you walk through the museum, you can almost hear the echoes of the past, the roar of jet engines and the whispers of pilots who once flew these magnificent machines. The exterior of the museum is just as impressive as what's inside. The building itself is a marvel of modern architecture, with sleek lines and a futuristic design that hints at the technological wonders within. As you approach the entrance, you're greeted by a stunning display of aircraft, each one a testament to the ingenuity and bravery of the men and women who served in the Strategic Air Command. Inside, the museum is a hive of activity, with visitors of all ages exploring the exhibits. Families, school groups, and history buffs alike are drawn to the interactive displays and immersive experiences that bring the past to life. You can climb into the cockpit of a fighter jet, experience a simulated bombing mission, or even try your hand at piloting a drone. It's a hands-on history lesson that's both educational and exhilarating. The Cold War-era aircraft displays are particularly fascinating. These planes were at the forefront of the battle for air superiority, and each one played a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of power during a time of unprecedented tension. From the sleek lines of the SR-71 Blackbird to the imposing presence of the B-52 Stratofortress, these aircraft are a testament to the technological advancements and strategic thinking that defined the era. For those of us who grew up in the 80s, the Cold War was an ever-present reality. It was a time of uncertainty and fear, but also of innovation and resilience. The museum captures this duality perfectly, with exhibits that highlight both the technological advancements and the human stories behind them. It's a powerful reminder of the impact that this period had on our world, and a tribute to the men and women who served during this tumultuous time. As you wander through the museum, you can't help but be struck by the sheer scale of the exhibits. The aircraft are massive, towering over you as you walk beneath their wings. The attention to detail is incredible, with each plane meticulously restored to its original condition. It's an awe-inspiring experience that gives you a newfound appreciation for the skill and dedication of the people who built and flew these machines. The collection of aircraft at the Strategic Air Command and Aerospace Museum is truly unparalleled. From the early biplanes of World War I to the advanced stealth bombers of the modern era, the museum offers a comprehensive look at the evolution of military aviation. Each aircraft is accompanied by detailed information about its history and significance, providing a deeper understanding of the role it played in shaping our world. The exhibits on nuclear deterrence are particularly thought-provoking. They explore the strategies and technologies that were developed to prevent nuclear war, and the immense responsibility that was placed on the shoulders of the Strategic Air Command. It's a sobering reminder of the stakes involved, and a testament to the courage and dedication of those who served. So, if you're a history buff, an aviation enthusiast, or just someone looking for a unique and educational experience, the Strategic Air Command and Aerospace Museum is a must-visit destination. It's a journey through time that will leave you with a deeper appreciation for the men and women who have shaped our world. Let me tell you, the aircraft on display here are nothing short of awe-inspiring. We're talking massive bombers like the B-52 Stratofortress, a plane so big it looks like it could block out the sun. You stand under this thing, and you can't help but feel a sense of awe, mixed with a healthy dose of "I'm glad this thing isn't pointed at me." And it's not just the bombers. They've got spy planes, fighter jets, even a restored control room that gives you a glimpse into what it was like to be on the front lines of the Cold War, monitoring radar screens, waiting for the call that could change everything. Look, I'm a sucker for anything with a good story, and this museum is full of them. Every aircraft here has a story to tell, a history that's intertwined with the lives of the people who flew them, maintained them, and relied on them for their safety. But the museum goes beyond the hardware. They've got exhibits on the Cold War itself, the politics, the paranoia, the constant fear that hung over the world. You can read declassified documents, listen to first-hand accounts from pilots and crew members, and gain a deeper understanding of this pivotal period in history. Alright, we're trading the high-flying action of the Strategic Air Command for something a little more grounded. Get ready to lace up your hiking boots and embrace the outdoors because we're headed to Indian Cave State Park, a hidden gem nestled in the bluffs overlooking the Missouri River. This place is a hiker's paradise with over 22 miles of trails winding through dense forests, past towering rock formations, and offering breathtaking views of the river valley below. But what makes Indian Cave truly special is the history etched into its walls. Literally. Now let's talk about those trails. Indian Cave State Park has something for everyone, from leisurely strolls along the river to more challenging hikes that will test your limits. One of my favorites is the St. John's Trail, a 3-mile loop that takes you through dense forests, past towering bluffs, and offers stunning views of the Missouri River. This trail is a workout, no doubt, but the payoff is worth it. You'll be surrounded by nature, breathing in the fresh air and feeling the sun on your face. It's the perfect antidote to the hustle and bustle of city life. Plus, you might even spot some wildlife along the way. Okay, so you've explored the cave, you've conquered the trails, now what? Well, Indian Cave State Park has even more to offer. For starters, they have a pretty awesome museum that delves deeper into the history of the cave, the Native American tribes who called this area home, and the pioneers who passed through on their way west. They've got artifacts, exhibits, and interactive displays that bring the past to life. Plus, the museum is a great place to escape the heat or cold, depending on the time of year, and if you're feeling lucky, you can try your hand at fishing in the Missouri River. Alright, guys, we're stepping back in time at Arbor Lodge. This isn't just any park, it's the former estate of J. Sterling Morton, the founder of Arbor Day. Yeah, the tree guy. You walk these grounds and you can practically feel the history. This place has seen it all. It's like stepping into a time capsule, but with better landscaping. We're talking sprawling lawns, vibrant gardens, and a mansion that'll make you want to rock a monocle. Now you can't come to Arbor Lodge without trying the apple cider. Trust me, it's the real deal. Freshly pressed from the orchards right here on the property. It's like biting into fall, you know? That perfect blend of sweet and tart. They say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but I'm pretty sure this cider could cure just about anything. Make sure you carve out some time to explore the grounds here. We're talking over 100 acres of pure natural beauty. Walking trails, gardens, even a pine tum with trees from all over the world. It's the perfect place to clear your head, get some fresh air, and maybe even hug a tree. Don't judge me, we all need a little nature therapy sometimes. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to enter another dimension. Toadstool Geologic Park, this place is like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. We're talking otherworldly rock formations, vast stretches of badlands, and a sense of isolation that'll make you feel like you're the last person on Earth. Now, let's talk about the stars of the show, the toadstools. These aren't your average rocks, guys. We're talking massive sandstone formations shaped like, you guessed it, toadstools. They're like nature's own sculptures, carved by wind and water over millions of years. It's mind-blowing to think about the forces that created this landscape. Now, Toadstool isn't just about the rocks. It's a hiker's paradise. Miles of trails wind through the Badlands, each one offering breathtaking views and a chance to connect with nature. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or a weekend warrior, there's a trail here for you. Just make sure you bring plenty of water, sunscreen, and maybe a compass. Getting lost out here is easier than you think. So, there you have it, guys. Nebraska, the Cornhusker State, is more than just cornfields. From zoos to rock formations, historical sites to quirky roadside attractions, Nebraska's got it all. I hope this video inspired you to add a few of these spots to your travel bucket list. And hey, if you've got any Nebraska favorites that I missed, let me know in the comments below. I'm always down to explore new places. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, peace out.